Ready to go live. Yes, I am. Hey, hello. Good morning. It's morning, right? Yeah, 11:30. Good morning. I hope everyone is happy and well on this Sunday morning. I don't know where you are, but where I am in Baltimore, it's a beautiful day. Actually, almost summer-like. They're calling for 80 degrees in the forecast today. So after that, we get back to fall. The temperatures are going to drop drastically. So one more time out in the sun, right? Summertime, summertime. Okay, but that's not why we're here. I am the Bay Lady because I live in the Chesapeake Bay region of Maryland, where there is a lot to see and do. My name is Sharon Schultz, and I've lived here most of my life now, and I enjoy showing it off. I love to travel. I love day trips. I love road trips. So for me, this was, a match made in heaven, basically. So, yeah. Anyway, I my tours are always free. My virtual tours are free, and so I do have an account set up with a platform called Buy Me a Coffee. You'll find the link to my page there on my Facebook page and on my YouTube channel. That is where, if you so desire, if you want to contribute to the cause, that's where you can do it by buying me a cup of coffee. You'll see if you go to the website. But anyway, any donations, contributions, whatever you would like to call it, are always appreciated because I can, offset some of my gas money from going to all these different places and also sometimes even cover the admission fees. So, anyway, that's great if you can. If not, that's cool too. So today I'm here at home, so it's not costing me a dime. Anyway, I am going to show you how to make church dolls. Church dolls, probably had their heyday during the Civil War in the 1860s. They were made sometimes from the handkerchiefs or the hankies that belonged to loved ones who had gone off to war. And so that made them very special. Their purpose was to entertain little girls during the long Sunday services that they had back in those days. Let me show you. This church doll is an antique. She's kind of yellowed a bit, but she's a pretty little thing. Right? She's got little eyes, sleeping. Mhm. Now, the reason they're called church dolls is because on Sunday morning, on the way to that um, long stay at church, um, little girls were given these to play with to keep them amused. And the beauty of them was one simple fact that when you drop it to the floor in the middle of the preacher's words, it doesn't make a sound. It doesn't disturb. Do not disturb. It does not disturb. So this little baby I got in an antique shop, right? And it's got this little poem here that's you can see how how yellowed it is. And you know what? This was printed with a typewriter. Does anybody out there know what a typewriter is? This was printed by a typewriter. In other words, there weren't any laptops back then. What it says is heritage dolls like me were made by grandmothers back during the Civil War for little girls. They were also called church dolls because because little girls were allowed to take us to church, and if dropped while playing, we did not disturb the service, church service. So interesting, right? So as you can see, it's cloth, and they're made from hankies. Okay, this one is a newer one. It's got the same little tag on it too. It's interesting. But I got this also from an antique store. I like them both. And as I said, one was a bit more preserved than the other. That's obviously the older one. As you can see, look how cute it is. Okay, so you've got the little sleeping eyeballs, right? You can see the eyeballs because they're asleep. Here are the little arms. Hello, hi. Okay, the little arms, and then here's the look. Hold on, I just knocked that bow loose. And then here is the dress. Okay, now this is, as I said, made from a hanky, from like a man's hanky, like this, big old hanky, right? And they sewed the lace along the edges like this, right? This was a men's hanky, right? Sewed along. Well, actually, you know what? I didn't sew this on here. Oh, I took a shortcut. Okay. Here, I'll share you my shortcut. Okay. It's a tape that you put on the fabric, and then you, oops, come on. And then you place crazy little tape with that. And then it's kind of like a cloth, kind of like a gauze, sort of. Um, you put it on the fabric, then you put whatever. Okay, so you would put this on the handkerchief, right? And then you would put the lace on top of it, and then you would get an iron and you would iron it. And of course, the heat will seal the two garments or the two pieces of material together. So it works well. I did this one where I just kind of, I'll show you at the corner so you can see it coming together. But, I put the corners together and edged the whole thing. And it looks fine and it hasn't come apart, versus now this one I purchased at, a store. It's just a little, this one is a little lady's handkerchief. It came with the lace. So to get started, I think okay, these can have so many variations, right? I've seen them without the bonnet, without the face. I've seen them in in different colors, not the large ones, not the men's handkerchiefs, but I've seen little smaller dolls made from the ladies' handkerchiefs, right? And it's just it's all just so easy. You'll see in a minute, but also you can use vintage ladies' handkerchiefs. They can be various prints, and you can have corresponding ribbon and what have you, different laces that you can use. I have this lace that if I wanted to put it on the bonnet, I would. We'll see how far we get with that, though. Anyway, I'm going to do the smaller one to show you. Yeah, or Let's see. Maybe I should do the larger. It might be easier to see. All right, let's do that. Okay. We're going to set this down here. And we're going to set you down here. Oop, this is the way. Down, 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 down. Oh, look at that. How nice. Let's see. Got myself in here too, right? Whoop. Let's see. I need to make that come down more. Is that as good as it gets? Maybe so. All right, there we go. We'll go like this. Okay, so here we are. All right, first thing you need to have on hand some batting. This is the type of material that's used to stuff pillows, decorative pillows. So, you need this, you need lace, you need a handkerchief, you need ribbon, a pair of scissors is good. You need a rubber band. There. Okay, so we start with making the head. Let's see what I want to pull this out. Let me just get this out better. Oops. Come on there. All right. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. A nice little end. Yes. Okay, so we're going to cut out this little square of batting. Like so. You can kind of ball it up. You know what? I think, let me see. All right, so we've got the large men's hanky here that I affixed the lace to. Now let me think a second. Okay, I think we want it to go this way. Yeah. Okay, so now I am going to add more to this little head, I think. I can already see it's not puffy enough, so let's get some more of this wonderful thing called batting. Okay. We're just crumbling it like so. Okay. All right, so here's the full hanky, and I'm folding it down like a third. Okay, like a third. And this is where we're going to plant the little head right up here. Okay, so let's see, I think we want this to come down just a little more. You kind of, like everything else, you kind of have to feel your way through. Yeah, I want that to come down a little bit more. All right. So these are called heritage dolls. They're also known as church dolls and prayer dolls. They're called Sunday dolls and pioneer dolls. They have many names. Many names. Okay. Get to come down about like that when I'm done. Okay, so here's this little head. Now we want to make sure that everything is straight, that we have all four corners available. Oh, this is going to be nice. Look, it's pretty already. All right. I'll say we go with it. Yes? Yeah. And just struck with the thought, here we're doing these little church dolls, like these little angel things. And as I'm holding this in my hand and looking at it, I'm thinking, oh, this would be a great Halloween ghost. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Aswell. Am I pronouncing your name right? Ashra? I'm not sure. I'm horrible with names. It's a wonder I remember that. I probably remember yours because I can't pronounce it. But yeah, if you can like phonetically put it in there somewhere, that would be cool. I wanted to ask you. Okay, we got to make these a little even too. I wanted to ask you how things are in Florida. We've been hearing some horrific stories up this way. Okay, so now spread this baby out. See, now instead of a ghost, she looks like an angel who's going to spread her wings. Okay, so you see how that ended up right here. All I've done so far was put this little ball in here, right, and rubber band it. Okay, now next. Okay, these are going to be the arms. Okay, and all we're going to do is tie a knot at the end of them. You want to tie the knot loose in case you want to adjust, like where you put it, if you want to put it lower or higher, whatever the case or you might be. Okay, come on, let's see this a minute. Yeah, it's just like it's a come on, little hand. Pull you through here. Up and away. Yeah, there you go. All right. Cute. Wow. Looks like a little sleeve with her arm coming out, right? Look at that. Here's her little, huh, here's her little hand, arm. Okay, now the other side. We want to try to place it the same spot since it's an arm and all. Okay, go. Mhm. Cutesy, cutesy. Okay, now I'm going to bring this around to the front, like so. Da, 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 da. Mm. All right, now, down more. I want my lace over here. Now, I put this lace on here as I was explaining earlier. There we go. Check her out. Oops, wait a minute. It's too much there. Wait. Get in there. Look at that. Yep. Okay. Gonna hold this closed for just a hair. Okay, now, there we go. Now, what you can do, look at this. Oh, how cute. So, what you can do now is here's the dress, and you can take ribbon and weave it through the lace if you want to, like, uh, trim off the lace. You can also, oops, you can also use these openings in the lace and put ribbon through, so you can put like a bow on the dress. You can do a bow on either hand at the end of the sleeve. You could put lace across the top. You could stitch it. It wouldn't take much to stitch, but let me see. Well, I think this lace is probably too thick for to go across the top. Well, maybe not, but anyway, kind of like that. She's got her little lace cap on, and yeah, let me make that better. And then, like I said, it's just a matter of if you want to weave ribbon through it. This would be a great trying to justify this old fashioned concept of a doll, uh, assuming that, well, back then I'm sure little girls played with dolls. I don't think they do so much anymore, really. But this would be okay if you had a little girl who played with dolls and you were going on a road trip. Well, guess what? Would this be nice or what? It wouldn't be noisy, it wouldn't be distracting. Of course, it wouldn't be a cell phone either, but hey, what can I say? Hey, Rodrigo, how you doing? How's life in Brazil? I still want to know from Asha how life is in Florida. But anyway, cute little thing, right? And as I said, you can do all types of different things. You can like paint, or I guess an ink pen would probably, or a marker would probably work. But you could give her a face like oh, where's that? You could give her a face like that. Sweet little simple face, right? Simple but effective. Okay. And you can see here that the lace was sewn across the top, and then a ribbon was tied, which simulates the having it being a bonnet, and also hides the rubber band that formed the head. So double duty. Now on this one, they put little ribbons at the end of her, well, where her hands begin, I guess. Little ribbons there. And then they made a little ribbon here for the tag, actually. But down on the bottom, I really like this. They put some fabric, some ribbon on here, and lace as well. It's a different lace from what you see here. And they tied it together, which was kind of nice because it matches the ribbon up here around the neck, and now you have one here, and it keeps the dress closed. So there's so many different variations that you can do with this. Um, I think they're kind of cute. I wish I knew some little kids. mean, look, that even looks like a doll, right? I wish I knew some kids that, some little girls that I could bestow these upon, but I don't. My grandkids didn't even play with dolls, really, so yeah, snooze, you lose. So here we are. That's all I got. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this very simple thing on the batting, any craft store, the ribbons, any sewing store, lace, bonding tape, and hankies. How easy, right? And how cute. And like I said, you can really dress these things up. And I've seen there's a video on YouTube that they show how to do these, and they use the vintage ladies' handkerchiefs. Oh my gosh, they're so cool because like they have a print, so you can kind of adjust it, like to have certain flowers on the print showing this way. Or, you don't need to attach lace to them because the ends are usually scalloped. And then, like I said, they make beautiful dolls. And then all you have to do is find ribbon to match them to finish it off. But there she is. And of course, there's the bigger versions as well. And that would be made with a just a large man's handkerchief. All right, so let me turn this over here to me. Um, Gee, I tell you what tours I have coming up if I remembered. Not good. I do have a tour coming up next week, however. So, anyway, you'll find all my tours listed on my Facebook page, The Bay Lady, and on my YouTube channel, Sharon Schultz, The Bay Lady. And also, my tours are listed on the Guides Collective, togethervirtually.com. You can find my tours there, as well as a lot of other guides that have, been around for a while. So anyway, it's a good site to check out. Also, Facebook page. They're on Facebook as well, Together Virtually. So you might want to look them up. All right, well, that's all I've got. Take care, and you can look at this later as well. I think they hang on to them for 60 days on YouTube. I'm not sure about that. I need to check. Anyway, Slán go fóill. Bye for now.